All right. Hello. Welcome to the Y, everyone. My name is Brittany, and you are here for mat Pilates. So, as you're kind of setting up your space, I do use 2 blocks today, where they're not necessary. You could also actually use weights, I guess, if you really want in this one, or like light weights. But set of blocks, if you don't have them, not a big deal. And your mat, we are going to start seated. So, I'm just going to face you guys to start. And I just want you to take a quick breath. We're just going to calm the system down. I want you to just surround yourself with just existing in your own space. Okay, so just take a nice inhale and exhale. Good. Another inhale and exhale. Give me 2 more. I just want you to again be present as you inhale. Inhale some joy today. And exhale anything that may weigh you down. Give me 1 more. Inhale your presence. Exhale the loud noise. All right, I got you with me. All right, we are going to start off in a double V. We'll get started right away. And we're just going to do some pelvic tucks. So we're going to do a half roll down and bring it back up. I want you to emphasize curving that tailbone underneath you and then coming back up. Ooh, sorry. Got some on my nose. All right, good. Inhale, curve down. Exhale, bring it up. All right, we're not going to spend too long here. We're going to do a full roll down in a moment. We'll do 1 more here. And then let's go ahead and go all the way down, warming up that spine. Extend those arms up overhead and then reverse as you peel forward. Again, really emphasize tucking that tailbone underneath. Naughty dog until you can lay down 1 spine at a time. Extend those arms up overhead. Inhale, raise them back up. Exhale as you start to peel off the floor. Good. Let's do it with your own breath. It's a really good way to warm up the spine. Also a good way to help you get out of bed in the morning. Good. Sit up nice and tall at the top. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. And I'll stay at the top with you. Nice. All right. So adjust your bum if you need to, or pants. We're going to tuck that tailbone underneath and slightly sit back. We're going to stay here. Okay. I'm going to have you lift 1 knee. Drop that, lift the other knee. Option 2, you can have those hands behind you. Okay, we're just bringing those legs into table. Slight curve of that pelvis underneath you. Again, if you'd like the challenge, arms can be up in front. Nice job. Things should be starting to fire up right about now. Good, 1 more on each side. Good, go ahead, grab behind the thighs, bring it on up, and we're just gonna open it up real quick, releasing maybe those hip flexors, fold it forward. It's gonna be a short lift stretch here. We're gonna go right back into that kind of curved spine, half roll, V pose. Good, bring it on up. All right, curve the tailbone underneath, come about halfway back. This time, we're gonna extend 1 arm, both arms, down, down, and then pull it back up. Okay, curve it underneath, extend, extend. Oh, that is hard today. Now option 2, you can just do 1 arm at a time and extend here and bring it back in here. Okay, 2 more. Curve underneath, extend, extend. Oh, that is hard. Challenge you right away today. Oh, yes, you just did. Good. Let's go ahead and just take a nice torso twist, releasing through that back, looking over that shoulder. While I'm here, I just want to say hello to some of my fellow friends who take my classes from Elk River, and my mom. I think my mom's watching. Hopefully she's taking my class today. Other way. Good. Go ahead and grab one of those blocks if they're near you. Scooch forward on your mat. We're gonna use it as a prop right now. So we're gonna go ahead and roll all the way down and all the way up again. And I'll roll ups, love them or hate them. I love them. They're really good for spinal articulation. Good, 2 more. That's all I'm gonna make you do on this one. Nice job. Last one, roll all the way up and I'll meet you down on your mat. There we go, good. We're gonna take this, we're gonna bring those legs up to table. Think imprinting that low back to the mat. We're gonna hold that here. So block is just an option. You can have your hands down by your sides on this one. We're just gonna alternate, extending one leg out and pulling it back in. Okay, option 2, you can keep the leg bent at 90 and lower it here. You wanna make sure that that low back stays down towards your mat. All right, we're gonna add on from here by extending that block overhead at the same time. Good. Nice work. One more on each side. All right, little challenge. We're gonna do both. You can keep to alternating. And as you notice, maybe my head is down, you can reach it up for a little bit more of a challenge. Kind of tuck that block behind the knees if you can reach. 2 more, I promise, 2 more. Then we'll take a little breather. Last one. Good, you can set that down real quick, hug the legs. Good, nice job. All right, we're gonna take that block, we're gonna throw it between the knees, okay? Again, if you don't have a block, you can always just grab like a rolled up towel or something, pause the video really quick, because that would be helpful in this one. So we're gonna have our hands down by our sides, tuck those heels in, take breath to inhale to prep, exhale, squeeze the bum up into the air and lower it back down. Good, slight squeeze on that block. Also, as we're raising that tush into the air, you want to make sure that we're not arching the back. Again, slight little pelvic tilt will help. Good, exhale, press, inhale, lower. On this next one, we're gonna exhale, press, and roll down. So one spine at a time. That spinal articulation helps with mobility, keeps it nice and healthy, keeps it fluid. Oh man, I'm already shaking today. Oh ho ho. Not gonna lie, this is my 3rd class, but it's the best class to end with, I think. Good, on this next one, I'm gonna have you hold it up, okay? So squeeze that tush. Little halfway down, all the way up. Good, for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not done with your butt yet. We're gonna take your hips and you're gonna circle them clockwise or counterclockwise. Squeeze that block. Now, if it's too intense squeezing the block, just take the block out. But just notice what different muscles need to fire as you're shifting those hips. Okay, all good stability muscles, good for your pelvis, good for your hips. Reverse your circle. Good, last one here. Whew, and gently roll it on down. Good, go ahead, hugging the legs. You can take that block out for a moment if you'd like. All right, we're not quite done with that block. We're gonna throw it between the knees really quick. Draw that belly button down towards the floor. Think about squishing a little sponge underneath there. If you'd like, arms can be up top here or down by your sides. We're gonna tilt that block away and draw it back in. Okay, tilt away, draw it back in. Now with those fingertips up towards the ceiling here, it just creates a little less stability than if your hands are on the ground. That's all that is. Good, inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it back in. And you don't need to push it out too far because again, we want that low back to stay on your mat. Good, 3 more. Here's 2. and 1. Beautiful. Bring it on down. We're going to actually take that block, throw it under the sacrum really quick. This is a good little hip opener. We're going to release through the front of the thighs. Okay. Open up here. Palms open. If you'd like, just breathe for a second. You could butterfly the legs if that feels good as well. If this hurts at all, please just lay straight on the floor without that block under your hips. Good. Gently draw those heels back in. Lift up the tush and slide that block on out. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab behind the leg. Sit yourself up. If you'd like, find yourself some water. This would be a good time to just take a little break. Alrighty. We're going to come on up. I'm just going to turn this sideways for you. And you can have a block handy. Also, we are going to be on our knees, so if you need any extra padding, go ahead. I'm going to start on my hard knee. All right, so we're going to bring one leg out to the side, stabilize through this knee. With these, you could always sit down on a block versus having your knee up as well. So squeeze through that tush, nice strong stance with those arms, okay? We're going to tip to one side and then windmill those arms to the other side. Now, I have the block here because you can use it on this, or you can take your hands all the way down to the floor, whatever feels good for you, okay? I'm gonna go all the way down. Think about what muscles does it take to windmill your body left and right. We're using some of those obliques, right? Again, squeeze through that bottom hip, the one that the knee is standing on. Squeeze through that glute, keeping the hips as square as you're able. Good. On this next one, you're going to hold the stretch over the leg and reach. Lengthen through the arm, lengthen through the side, reaching, extending. Lateral flexion of the spine. Good. Bring those arms back up. This time we're going to tilt the other way. Find the floor with your hand. And we're going to lift up that opposing leg. Good. Now, if you need to, you can always take it to a side lay. Again, hand can be on the block. Let's just hold that leg up for now. Just hold it. Get it as even as you can with the body. If it's here, that's okay. Try to lift it up best you can. Okay. Good. We're going to also take this hand, extend it up overhead, and then we're going to do a little side crunch. So you're going to crunch that knee in, reach, crunch it in, reach, stay strong through that standing knee, reach for 3, 2, 1. Good. Arm can stay here or bring it up top. We're just going to pulse that top leg. There you go. Ooh. Come on. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost done. You're going to flex your foot and point it. Flex your foot, point it. Almost done with the torture. Come on. One more. Good. Hold your flex. Draw that knee in front. Try not to drop it. And then push and sweep. We're only going to do 4 of these. There's 1, 2. If you need to, you can bring your hand down on your block. Last one. Ooh, good. Go ahead. Bring that on down, and then we're going to come on down for kind of an inner thigh stretch. Don't worry, we will stretch that outer thigh. I know that's what's burning right now. This is just a good one. It's one that we forget to stretch. Good, nice job. We're going to walk that back up. Just tuck that foot underneath. And you can bring the other leg in for a mermaid pose, or you can zigzag that leg if it's uncomfortable. And we're just going to fold over that hip. Ah, there you go. Good. Walk yourself back up, and then last little stretch up and over the legs. Good. And reach it up high. All right, other side. Again, if you need that block, set it wherever you need it. Leg out to the side. Lift those hips, arms nice and strong, and we're just gonna windmill side to side. Again, just think about what muscles it takes to really lift yourself up. Use them, send your energy there, and while lengthening through those arms, nice and tall. What I like about mat Pilates, and usually yoga too, is when you walk out of class, I feel like even if it's a 1/4 inch taller, I'll take it. I feel taller. Over time, we kind of shrink, right? Gravity takes over. Nice job. Good, one more. And we'll hold that stretch over the leg, lengthen, reach, create space between the ribs and the pelvis there, and all down that side. And maybe you notice one side you can't stretch as well as the other. Today, I'm not gonna lie, this side, tight. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. Hopefully it looks like it. Good, come on back up. We're gonna tip onto the other hand. If you need that block, go ahead. I'm not gonna use my block, but you're gonna lift that leg. We're just gonna keep it to body height. Now, maybe your glutes already screaming at you. It's been stabilizing the whole time, and we worked it on the other side. Just gonna come. Good, lengthen that arm up overhead. We're gonna crunch it in. So, crunch, reach, crunch. Good. Think about making the space smaller between the pelvis and those low ribs as you crunch and reach. We got 3. Good. Stay strong through that standing knee. 2. That glute starting to burn. Yep. 1. Hold it up. Good. If you want, you can reach here. All right. Point, flex. Or actually, you know what? We're going to pulse first. Then we're going to point, flex. That's the order I did it. Little pulses, little pulses. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, for 4, 3, 2, 1. This is where point and flex, point and flex. Oh, good. Hold your flex, draw that knee in front. We did 4 of these. Sweep and point. 3, you can do this in a side lay if you need to. Here's 2. And 1. Ooh, good. We're going to come back down on that leg. So we're going to stretch that inner thigh, and then we'll hit that outer thigh. Good. Go ahead, walk it back, drop to that hip. Mermaid sit or zigzag and fold on over. Good. Gently walk it back up. Last little stretch over the legs, lengthen. And bring it on down. Great job. All right, so I'm gonna grab a sip of water really quick. We're gonna have our blocks nearby on this next one. This time we're gonna use 2. So I am gonna bring us into a standing series. I'm just gonna warn you, if you do have any low back issues, just listen to your body and take it easy, modify where you need to. So we're gonna put the blocks at the top of your mat. We're gonna just do a cat-cow. Let's just catch our breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to tuck those toes underneath, push it into downward facing dog right away. We're going to walk your dog. All right. We're going to be stabilizing a lot through the feet. I just realized I'm slippery again, and I'm doing that same series. All right. Don't mind me. I'm going to try to switch mats. You keep walking your dog. See if this one is a little bit more grippy for me. All right, good. Go ahead and hold those heels long. Awesome. Let's take that right foot. Let's pull it up into the air for a three-legged dog. We're going to tuck it knee to nose. Good. Lengthen, knee to nose. Now option 2, you can bring it to the knee and come here. Okay. 2 more. Last one. Hold your knee to nose. Just hold it in. Good. Kick that leg back there. Pull it in. We're going to sweep it through for a crescent lunge. Step it on in. Okay. On that back toe. Bring it up. Stabilize. Okay. Hands can be up top here. They could be at heart center. Good. All right. This time, we're going to take those hands. We're going to pull them behind the head. If this is uncomfortable, you can always keep your hands at heart center. Knee is going to be bent up in front here. You're going to hinge forward and just stand it up. Okay? Hinge forward. Now, option 2, you can drop to the knee and do this as well. Good. 2 more here. Try to keep the knee over that foot. I just noticed mine was drifting back. Awesome. This time, extend that front leg. Same thing. Hinge. This is a balance challenge. Squeeze through both legs. Nice straight back. Oh, now this is where if you do have any back issues, just listen to your body. Modify where you need to, okay? How are we feeling? You got 1 more. Ooh, good. Bend through that front knee. You're going to grab your blocks if you have them, okay? We're going to come down to a lunge. Blocks are in front. And then you're going to extend both legs and pull those blocks back. Swoop it in front. Good. And back. So this is the challenge for the day. Good. Again, if you don't want to use the blocks, you don't have to. You could also use free weights if you really want that challenge today. Good. We got 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. We're going to hold a crescent lunge in front. We're going to open that up, drop the heel for warrior 2. Okay, just hold it here. Nice job. Let's bring it on forward. Crescent lunge again. Open it up. Warrior 2. 2 more times. Crescent lunge. So you're just kind of dropping that heel. Good. All right. Bring it on in. We're going to come back down. This time you use these. You're going to come down to your knee. We'll stretch. Good. So you can use these blocks if you'd like. Just runner's lunge. Stretch into that front leg. Then if you'd like, you can take that outside arm, bring it on in, walk the foot out, pop the knee to the side a little bit, opening up through that hip. If you're able, feel free to come down. You might need to use your block. I'm still not, I've been working on this for a little while. I'm not quite flexible enough to go down to the floor. Muscles are too tight. Good, nice little breath here. We're gonna go ahead and extend that front leg. You can still use those blocks if you'd like. Nice job, hopefully you're feeling good. All right, we're gonna come back here. All right, need a child's pose. Let's just do that really quick. Good, go ahead and bring it back up. Let's do 2 cat-cows. Inhale, exhale. We got 1 more side to hit on this. Inhale, exhale. Good, tuck those toes underneath. Downward facing dog. Quick little walk, quick little walk. Hang those heels long. Good. Chest towards the thighs. Reach that tailbone to the sky. Good. All right, we're gonna 3-legged dog. Left leg in the air. Tuck it knees to nose. Extend, knee to nose. 3 more here. Again, you can always drop to that knee. Last one, we're gonna hold that knee to nose. Hold it, hold it. All right, you guys ready for the other side? Kick it back, three-legged dog. This time, sweep that leg through. Crescent lunge. Bring it on up. Whew, feeling this today. You guys hold your crescent lunge. I'm just gonna turn a little bit. Good. All right. Hands behind head. Here we go. Hinge. And up. Nice job. Hinge forward. And up. And hey, it's okay if your crescent lunge is up here today. That's totally fine. Okay, I just want to make sure knee is over that foot, ankle area. Last one like this. Extend that leg. Balance challenge. Hinge forward. And up. Good. Oh, I am not so good on this side. Two more. Good, last one. Ooh, go ahead and bend through that front knee. Grab those blocks if you have them. Again, if you don't, this is where we're going. You can just use your arms. Lunge, squeeze. So bend both legs, straighten both legs, bend both legs, and straighten both legs. Good, two more. Last one. All right, we're gonna bring it to a crescent lunge. Woo, I can't balance. Good. Warrior two, open it up. Sorry, I'm not really camera ready on this side. All right, we're gonna bring it on back. Crescent lunge. Again, just pivoting that heel down and then lifting it up. We got two more to go. Peel it open. Push it forward. Last time. Nice job. Bring it on down. Good. Drop to the knee. Nice little runner's lunge. Lean into it. Nice job. Awesome. Then if you'd like, take that outside arm, bring it in. You can tilt that knee out to the side. If you want to use that block, come on down. Good. Bring it back up. We'll push that front leg straight. Lean, nice little hamstring stretch. All right, and tuck it back in. We'll just do a quick little child's pose here. Good. We'll go ahead and bring it up really quick. I'm going to have us scoop those legs out in front. I'm going to end with just a pinch of core before we go. We got like a minute to go. So roll it on down, nice and gentle. Okay. All right. You can go ahead and move that block. Here we go. Arms up. We're going to lift those legs into table. Okay. Hold it here. We're going to do a single leg stretch. So I want us to come up. You're going to extend one leg and then switch. Okay, let's just burn out that core really quick. Option two, you could lay that head down. Come on. For 4, 3, 2, 1. You know where I'm going. Double leg stretch. Here we go. You can sweep it around. Watch your water bottles. I'm going to go straight so I don't hit mine. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lay it on down. Quick little break. I'm going to have your hands down by your sides. Legs up in the air really quick, okay? You're going to point those toes, and we're just going to swivel those legs. Nice and slow down just a little bit. Doesn't need to go far. And bring it back up. Good. Nice little slow on the way back down. And back up. One more time. Hug it in. Good. Go ahead and do a full body stretch. You are done. If you want to go ahead and just lay, maybe you want palms open just to receive some positive energy, good vibes. Take one last inhale. Exhale. You guys stay in this position. Take some more breaths. All right. Great job today. That was tough. So if you're feeling some things, allow some more time for stretch after this. But otherwise, nice to have you, and I will see you next week. My name is Brittany.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
Through the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it. Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer. My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today?
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.
We'll see you again. Keep working.